to head to tech and hopefully pass, which we will because the car's fine, cage is good, and Tim knows what he's doing.
I honestly have no idea what.
Check on these, so
yeah. Body from like underneath.
When you say the following words, come in, I can do one more lap. As soon as you say that to yourself, I'm good. I got one more in me. Come in, please.
Fucking awesome in the corners. The brakes feel great. The gearbox is awesome. Every time I get on the power.
Yeah, that's what I
hear it.
Yeah, we noticed you coming out of here. We were getting worried because it sounded real bad.
It
and
was
like,
it felt like it's just sitting at 10 under load.
Under load?
Yeah,
oh, okay,
and then every
so
now and then it like gets air. It's like I can breathe.
Okay.
Because otherwise
so it's
the
just
power's
super,
awesome.
super rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
So under like the power feels great, and then you're dicing it up, and then it's just
when you if you stomp on it, is it like
sometimes not even stomp. It's mostly under load though. Like if I came out of corners a little easier, it would get there, but the car needs to be tuned. Other than that,
okay.
I didn't want to come in because the car was running great otherwise.
Okay.
And I didn't think it was hurting anything. What do we do?
Well, it's just running super rich. I've got jets.
Stay in? Stay in.
Yeah, just go past.
Am I going slow? It's really good.
I mean, you can hang out for a little bit.
So what's wrong?
Can you make sure that shut all the way? Sorry. Car's running awesome. The car feels good. The handling's awesome. Gearbox is awesome. Brakes are great. It's just running too rich. Air fuel say 10. Try to put power down out of corners, and it catches and it goes. So if we clean that up, it's good. Yeah. And I was super pumped because on the start I passed that car, but then they got me back after a few laps because I couldn't do shit. That was kind of cool though. Still felt cool to pass that car right on the green. Good. What was that doing? Yeah. Like we're gonna go do damage. Watch out, scam. Grab one. No. Grab one of those two. Go back. Just gonna take a lot of shit off the top of it, right?
Like, it's a surprisingly small amount, but
really?
yeah.
Okay.
We've been running it.
It's your jam, man. You're the wizard. You recording? Are you trying to get me to say something right now? We thought it was the exhaust manifold gasket, and it is the head gasket, but we have a head gasket, and according to Tim, I just choked on something. It's an easy fix, so we'll see what happens. We'll be running tomorrow though.
Way before my time.
Are you rolling?
Yeah, I've been for the past like 5
all right,
minutes.
end of day one. Started off good. Shit goes wrong. This is the oldest car here. I'm not gonna fact check that. And so yeah, shit goes wrong. Tim does a really good job as building this thing up as best as he can. He's standing right there too. I'm not just saying that. And it ran well, but it wasn't running great. It was running okay. We brought it in. He made it run better, but we were fixing a problem we didn't know fully existed yet. And then it revealed itself 2 drivers later when we thought the exhaust manifold was junk. We drove far to get one. We get there, we put it in. Tim put it in, not we. Tim put it in, and as soon as we fired it up, he's like, no, it's the head gasket, which we have here. We didn't need to go, which kind of sucked. That was a little bit of a kick in the teeth, but it's in. The engine's back together. We're gonna fire it up in the morning, and we did we bumped the starter, and you know there's compression. There's not going poof, poof, poof. So there's none of that, and hopefully we'll be turning laps tomorrow. That's the best we can hope for. But either way, we're having fun. I mean, I'm saying that, you know, we all still want to drive. I've driven. Tim needs to drive. His father Ted needs to drive. I wouldn't mind driving again, but we'll see. It doesn't matter. We'll just get this thing back together. We'll get back on the track. But you know what? I love being at LeMons. I'm just happy I'm here. So cheers. I don't want to show you.
I'm just happy to be here, Bob.
All right, it's day 2 of LeMons. We didn't get a full day of running yesterday. We got about a half day, 2.5 drivers in, and then we thought it was an exhaust manifold gasket, so we drove all the way to Chico, California to get one. Turns out once we installed that, we realized it was the head gasket. Tim, the car owner, co-founder of Hooniverse, he swapped the head gasket in about 2 hours, which is fucking rad. I couldn't have done that. And we waited, we let the car sit overnight for sealants to cure and all that stuff. We fired it up this morning and it's holding right now. We're out turning laps. Our driver in there, Ted, is getting faster every lap. The track was wet this morning. Now it's dry and he's just getting faster and faster. So hopefully we can earn back a few places in Class C and just really, hopefully we can just keep the car together. So everybody, one more driver has to get into it and then we're going back and getting second stints. So hopefully we get to second stints. You know, fingers crossed that it all holds together and we finish the day with a running car that we can drive onto the trailer rather than push onto the trailer. And we'll see what happens. It's a long track and there's still a lot of day left.
LeMons adventure at Thunderhill started strong. The car was handling well, its brakes worked great, and the engine was doing okay. We were hit initially with an air-fuel mixture that was adjusted, and then the car was running stronger. After that, we thought we had an exhaust manifold leak, but it turned out to be the head gasket. Tim and the rest of the team did an amazing job swapping that over. in about 2 hours. We let the car sit overnight as our day one racing action was done. Moving to day 2, there was a little bit of rain in the air, but the car was running well and we were in good spirits. Until our driver Ted was hit while coming down through the hill by a Subaru WRX. No, it was not vaping, it was just driving faster than its brakes could handle. That rearranged our bodywork a little bit, but we got the car back out on track and Tim took the wheel. While he was out there, we didn't realize that the transmission took a bit of a hit from that prior knock. It ended up packing up on him and it caused him to spin, but he was okay and the car made it back on the hook. Thankfully, the car was in gear and we could drive it onto the trailer rather than having to push it. We packed up a bit earlier than we liked, but we headed home knowing that our car was fixable. It will be back. It wasn't like the last time at LeMons when our Ranchero was destroyed. This one will live to fight another day. In fact, Tim has already torn apart the transmission and discovered it's a really easy fix. The car will be back on the track again very soon. In fact, you should look for it this fall if you're at Buttonwillow for the LeMons event there.
Alright, it's time to head to tech and hopefully pass, which we will because the car's fine, cage is good, and Tim knows what he's doing. And I just hope that Josh doesn't trip walking backwards, and I hope no one finds this racist.
We'll cut that. I was like an aged Tanner Faust. It's Friday afternoon. Disgusting. We are just a hive of disease and old shitty cars. All right.